been the just kind of the mood around the team over the last several days since the big win Tuesday night?
Oh yeah, I feel like it's always good vibes around the whole team, but just better vibes because we pulled off the win versus Duke. So that's what I say. Yeah.
What you personally that kind of spurt there in the second half? I think 3 straight buckets and some other big plays. What did that kind of mean to you to get going at early stages?
Oh yeah, it just meant a lot because I knew my team needed something from me because I started off the game slow. So coach was just telling me just pick it up. So I felt like I just picked it up right there. Just tell my team get the win.
Do you think they feed you? Coach Pope said Thursday that you were kind of an energy guy for this team. Do you think others kind of feed off that energy?
Yeah. I'll say, like he said, I'm an energy dude, and I feel like my energy up, and I'm running the court, blocking shots. My team feed off that, and we all just eat.
Did you know that your toe was on the line on the three?
I actually did. I thought I was behind the line at first, but then after watching it on clips and stuff, I was like, dang.
What was that? That would have been, even if your foot wasn't behind, that would have been your first three. But you keep taking them and taking them. Just
Yeah.
What's your confidence level right now in your ability to shoot the three? And did you hesitate at all on that one?
Nah, just getting up reps in practice with nobody watching, just getting up a lot of reps so I had the confidence to take it in the game like I did. We was down, so I just feel like it was a lot of confidence just to take it, so yeah.
Is that something the coaching staff has basically told you since you came in, that they have confidence in you, that you basically have the green light to take shots like that?
Not like just like as you're saying it, but like just saying like I can get them up. Like if I'm working on them, making them in practice, coming in on my own, just getting up a whole bunch of threes, not just like jacking them if I'm not working on it, like in practice or whatever. So yeah.
But that shot, that open shot, top of the key, something like that, they
Oh
they
yes,
want
sir.
you to take.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Pope was asked after the game, like, okay, what's the key to making sure you guys manage success well, right? Like, you guys get this big win, right? You don't want to get too confident,
Yeah.
right? So the older guys have played a lot. Obviously, you're a younger guy, but how do you guys make sure to manage success well when you get this big win and make sure to stay humble instead?
Oh yeah, like you said, just like don't get too big headed and like coming in like we just won the national championship. We gotta take every game like it's a big game. We put that game past us now. We're looking at Lipscomb, and that's the next big game that we focus on.
You guys have a like a 24-hour rule, or what is it after a big win?
Well, he was just saying like he didn't want us like on social media as much just because he knew like we might get big headed just because all the love we got. So I feel like just we got order due. So like they was just telling us how like to stay off our phone for a little bit and just seek it in with our team and stuff. So yeah.
There's a extra confidence you guys get after a big win, right? So you don't want to get too confident, but
Yeah.
you tuck a little bit of that confidence kind of in your back pocket, like, okay, we know we can beat one of the top dogs, so that kind of gives you guys extra confidence.
Nah, for sure. I feel like it'll give any team confidence. Just like third game in, beating a decent opponent like Duke. So I feel like that'll help our confidence for the rest of the season.
The UK released the Journey video last night, just like a recap of the Duke game. And at halftime, it sounded like when Mark Pope came in, the first thing he did was ask you all what's going on, like what to fix. Is that something he's always done? Is that normal to you?
Yeah, I actually got like it's the first time a coach ever like just had us like talk among ourselves like in huddles and stuff, just like in practice. Like if we're like turning the ball over or like he huddles all up, he lets us talk first and then coach is second because like we're the dudes out there playing, so like we see everything. He want to hear like what we have to say about it, so like we can fix it, the coaches can fix it and stuff like that.
We got a little snippet from like Andrew of what some of the things that he saw in that video. What do you remember from that halftime, conversation with Coach and what you all saw and what he saw and ended up being one of the major changes into that second half against Duke?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just our transition defense and just stopping Cooper Flag and the other kid, number 7, just from getting 2 feet in and knocking down the little mini. So just using our championship chest like they said in the video, and I feel like we picked it up the second half.
This transition defense that
Just kind of being able to come at you in waves with a talent like BG coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean they're both really good, very talented bigs. Mari gives more of like a defensive, older, experienced presence, and BG gives more of like a younger, more energy. Getting deflections, blocks, making the right plays, setting hard screens, and so having both of them is definitely a blessing.
Sorry, I'm about to ask you.
It's all
That
good.
you've already gotten.
All good.
After you guys are just dropping 100 in these home games, and you get that tight nail biter. So I'm sure you guys are looking forward to the opportunity to just go out there and get another big win.
Yeah, we were excited about the Duke game. I mean, Duke was a very good team, a very good defensive team as well. So we were able to, pull out the win. Very happy. For this next game, we just, try to continue to be us. Clean up the things that we, struggle with, during the game, and just continue to, just do us, and just improve as the year goes on, game by game. And so our focus is definitely on Lipscomb and ready to beat them.
Yeah, I was asked in BG, but Pope was asked in the post-game presser after Duke, like, all right, how do you make sure your guys handle success well? And obviously you've been around a while, so how do you guys make sure to, all right, you got some confidence from that Duke game, you don't want to get too much confidence, right? Still being humble, still make sure you go out there and work.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Pope put it best. He said, the next game is going to be the biggest game of your life, and that's how we got to treat it. Lipscomb has the power to come in there and beat us, and we don't want that to happen. Especially on our home court. We got our fans there, so we're going to be very locked in on this game. Locked in on their personnel and their game plan to go out there and win.
But at the same time, you guys still stashed a little bit of confidence right after a big win. That was your guys' first big win as a team, so. It's kind of like, how do you balance the fine line of not getting too confident, but still stashing a little bit of confidence in your guys' back pocket, going out there like, okay, we can beat the rest of the rest.
Yeah, I mean, we're very happy about the win, but, we just got to look at the bigger picture. That's just step one, for a long road, a long season. Our goal is a national championship, so, all wins count. The more we win, the more everybody's going to be happy. We faced a little adversity in that Duke game, and, I think it was good for us. We were able to, see how resilient and the fight back that we had. So, we're just gonna go every game and try to win that one. Just like I said, make the next one the biggest game of our life.
Lamont, how big was that stretch that BG had during the second half against Duke with the running the court behind you and getting the 3 straight buckets there?
Yeah, no, it was huge. I mean, he just brought the energy, to the crowd, to us. He was just out there making plays, like we've seen him do, all summer and all fall. And, when he's doing that, it's definitely big for our team.
Is Coach Pope called him kind of an energy guy for this team? Is that something that you've seen throughout these practices? And what is it about him that?
Yeah, definitely. Nah, he's definitely been a great energy guy for us. There was a couple times in practice where he was just like dog tired. He couldn't really give us nothing, but he just been working all summer and fall, and just to see how he's improved. To go out there and in big games like that one and be a big impact. It was great to see that.
Yeah, where have you seen his conditioning maybe improve from late June or whenever you got here today?
It's improved a lot. At first he was just kind of tired, just walking up the floor, kind of just hands on his knees, just trying to get some air. And then now he's just pushing through. Every day you can see him, out there, running hard. When he runs the floor, it's amazing because he's a big guy, but he's very mobile and he can get down there and defensively, he's able to bring his great energy, blocking shots, guarding guards, and contesting shots. So it's great to been seeing him, improve all year, and I think it's just square one for him. He got a lot more, to prove.
Is he kind of like a little brother type on the team? It seems like you guys kind of all really enjoy when he makes a big play.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's my little guy right there, for sure. Even though he's 6'10", that's my little guy. Yeah.
What's been the fan reaction since the win?
Say it again?
What's been the fan reaction since the win? Have you paid attention to that?
Yeah, I think everybody's enjoying it. It's just it was a big time game. Kentucky versus Duke. That's a historic game. It has a lot of meaning to it, and it's a great rivalry. It's just great for me to be a part of it. Definitely a blessing. I've watched so many Kentucky Duke games in the past, and for us to come out with a win, I think everybody just loved it, and we're just going to try to continue to keep going, keep stacking wins, and throughout the year to win that championship.
And are you paying attention to any of the rankings like this week?
No, I haven't seen any rankings. Doesn't it come out today?
Yeah.
AP poll come out today?
Pay attention to that stuff?
Sometimes, yeah. A little bit. It really don't matter though. We gotta go out there and play because anybody can beat anybody, as you can see. That's happened throughout this year. So it happens every year too. So we gotta go out there and play and keep proving ourselves.
You mentioned the goal is the national championship, of course. You were the closest to achieving that college career of anyone else. I mean, Coach Pope hasn't had an NCAA tournament win. A lot of these guys have never been in an NCAA tournament. So is there kind of a message that you've been sending them, not only what it takes to win in March, but like what does it take throughout the season, like doing this stuff now, in order to build your team for success in March?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I say is just, staying together. That year that we went to the Final Four and national championship game, San Diego State, we were just so tight, our chemistry was so just extreme that it was that we were able to, push throughout the year, and, we were playing for each other. At that point, no one wanted to let each other down. And, I just want to bring that to this team and have them understand that, us being a unit is going to, just carry on throughout the year.
Do you remember any like bumps in the road that year that you guys powered through? And you guys haven't had any bumps yet, obviously. It's early to get this first big one. But you guys are going to have some bumps later on. So what do you remember about kind of powering through bumps in the road?
Yeah, we had a couple. I remember it was just one time we lost to Boise at their place, I want to say, and it was like a very close game. Like, we were up a lot, and then just end of the game we just cut it down. And after that, we had like a players only meeting. We watched the game and just talked about like, no, we can't have this happen anymore. Like, we have a bigger goal in mind, and we don't want to let anybody take that from us. And we just had that combo, and just after that, we just kept stacking wins, and we ended up winning the conference, winning the conference tournament, and winning big in March. So that was one point that I always remember, and I'll try to bring that to this year's team.
Yeah, it's the accountability. It seems like you guys hold each other accountable. You guys have talk at halftime before Pope even gets in there, right? In that big game. So do you feel like that's a good sign for your team that you guys hold each other accountable?
Definitely. I mean, I think our coaches have done a great job of letting the players lead, even throughout summer and fall, always hearing a player's voice. So, us doing that at halftime was definitely, big for us, coming back in that game. But yeah, just having a player-led team, it always helps. Like I said, just us being connected and us having that chemistry, we're going to be able to, go out there and achieve great things.
Have you ever had a coach come in a game at halftime and the first thing he does is ask the players what he thought was wrong or what they thought went wrong?
No, it's actually the first time. I think. I think a couple times in San Diego, Coach Dutcher has asked us like, what we're seeing. But yeah, this is definitely a little new, but I love it. We're able to lead each other and then also accept the coaching from him.
What were